According to BCG, Tesla is the second most innovative company in the world now, but SpaceX is only number 13. I don't think that makes sense. And if Apple is so innovative, where is the Apple car? Source says Tesla's 2 million car over-the-air software recall has already been brought up at 2 Christmas parties, and none of these people knew that it was an over-the-air update. I am pretty sure that has some effect on Tesla sales, because I know one person who I am not exactly very close with, but we talk from time to time, and she ended up buying a different vehicle than a Tesla because she saw so many Tesla recalls. It's a personal anecdote, but if that was not the case, there's a good chance she would have actually at least tried a Tesla vehicle, which means then maybe she would have ended up buying a Tesla. Is there a way for Tesla to maybe change the law somehow so that if it is a recall that has been solved with the software update, it has to say that in the headline that it is a software update that does not require the vehicle to be taken into a dealership? But that would go against free speech, so forget about it. Or is it possible to at least change that it will no longer be called a recall? So instead of the government basically issuing a recall, it would issue a request to update the vehicle's software. And then put that in the headline. I don't think anyone would be concerned about that then. I mean, when you think about a recall, this is what you think about. This just happened, by the way. Porsche Taycan recalled over high voltage battery fire concerns, faulty charging cables. And very roughly about 45,000 of these vehicles are affected. So this is not, nothing to see here, but the media, of course, will not cover it. Sawyer also said that no one at the Christmas party knew about the Honda's 2 million vehicle recall, and this one is a somewhat serious recall. Your car could just stall, and that's 2 million vehicles just within the US, if I'm understanding that correctly, making it 4.5 million cars internationally. And now check out these Cybertruck reactions.
Hi.
We're getting it too.
Oh, congrats.
It looks awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks. Apparently the Cybertruck is awesome at picking up chicks. I totally could have got her number if I wasn't married. The thumbs up and looks you get in this thing, I might as well be driving a Bugatti.
Wow, even that lady's looking. That's crazy. All the way in the carpool lane, people are looking at this car.
I like how the Cybertruck lights turn off when you lock the vehicle. Looks pretty cool to me. Russia has a new electric car that's totally going to destroy Tesla. Is that a real story, or is Sawyer trolling us? Oh, Sawyer turns out is not trolling us at all. Even Yahoo News has this story published. However, I think the article is sarcastic. Okay, so this is not a serious article. Tesla to reportedly adopt TSMC's 3nm chips in 2024 for its FSD chip, according to local Chinese media. N3P aims to deliver a 5% improvement in performance, a 5 to 10% reduction in power consumption, and a 1.04 times increase in chip density. Not a huge improvement, but we'll take it. Certainly, it's nice to see these little improvements. It doesn't quite seem to me that it's going to be hardware 5 because the improvement is so small, but these small improvements do add up over time. Maybe we can call it hardware 4.1, not hardware 5. A Tesla competitor in China today is having a great day. The stock is up 9%. NIO unveiled a very expensive car, so I'm not really concerned about that at all. But also, NIO debuted its first ever intelligent driving chip. I'm not worried about that because NIO barely has any cars on the roads compared to Tesla. And to solve full self-driving, you need lots of data. And to generate lots of data, you need lots of cars on the roads. There are so many EV companies in China. Here's another one. This vehicle is going to cost you $83,000. Deliveries start in a few months. In the US, about 7,000 auto dealers signed up to offer new on-the-spot tax credits. That's about 40% of all of the US dealers, and the number I expect is going to grow, of course. So that should help overall with EV adoption in the US. Some of my friends that have never had an EV but are interested in EV sometimes ask me about how about an EV catching on fire. So what I'm doing is I'm bookmarking every single gas-powered vehicle fire I can find, and then I will show about 100 of them to them at one point, all at once. The stats say that a Tesla vehicle is 10 times less likely basically to catch on fire. So I will show them 10 gas-powered vehicle fires for every one Tesla fire. And then I will see what they say. And I am starting a new channel, Wow with Matt. One reason why is because I observed if you are perceived more as an entertainer, then you are a lot less likely to be canceled. And I want to dive into some controversial topics later on. So if this channel becomes bigger, where I just react to some funny videos and then comment and then occasionally cover something controversial as well, then I think that puts me in a better position to later on cover very controversial topics. To subscribe, simply click on the link below in the description of this video. Later this week, I will upload at least 2 Patreon videos. If you haven't seen this one from earlier, my long-term plans, watch it. And I will see you in the next video. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet.